Hello, friends. Can see Gracie's already ready to go. We're going to see if she can avoid bothering me. We'll see. I know, Karen, look, I haven't made it very far. I still am in exactly what I was wearing when I ran into you. Today's been a crazy day, but never a better time to stretch than when we have crazy days and our life's a little bit of a whirlwind. So we meet on the mat. We have about 20 minutes of stretching. We'll get you on your way for your evening. So we're going to cruise through our little front end setup so that we can get right into our stretching right away. Slide up onto the balls of the feet with the heels. Dave, if this morning wasn't hard, you needed heavier weights. Slide your weight onto the heels, lift the toes. Oh, yay, Chelsea, I'm so glad you made it. Slide the weights to the outside rim of the foot. And then slide onto the inside rim of that foot. So you're taking your weight and you're sliding it into contrast on purpose. So when we go from position to position, you're intentionally, my arms, I'm thinking how many high hovers do I have left in me? Take your weight to all four quadrants, soften the knees. It's like you must have bionic arms. That makes me feel better that it's the moves. Oh, I love it. I love that, Lisa. So creative. Way to work it out. And then pull those knees back over the heels. So you're going from one exaggeration weight to the next. And notice, Lisa, I look exactly the same. So that part's kind of funny. Soften the knees. Hands still sweaty. Soften the knees so they're right over the ankles. Squeeze your behind. Press your hips forward. Gracie got camera shy. She's like, I need to be off scene. And then send the hips back. I know, that's what I just keep telling myself. I'm here. I just gotta show up. That's the most important piece. And then shift the weight to the right. And then shift to the left. Oh, thanks, Chelsea. I don't know. We'll see. It's been something, that's for sure. And then bring the hips so they're right over the knees, right over the ankles. Roll your shoulders forward. But I did like that format this morning. I thought that was fun. Outside of the pain. And then roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Release the shoulders so the shoulders are right over the hips, right over the knees, right over your feet. Take your right ear to the right shoulder. Press your left palm down. Now picture as you press the left palm down, pull it back, and then turn the fingers to the back. Now Lisa, this is the same thing we talked about. If you flex into that palm, you'll feel that tightness in the elbow. So we're after that extension. We'll deepen this again when we come into a seated position. Inhale, exhale, lift your head, take the left ear to the left shoulder. Same thing, you can move around a little bit in that. Take the right hand down, and then in that same position, you push down, pull back, and rotate the fingertips to that back wall. Nice big deep breath in. Exhale, bring your head center, release the arms. Speaking of, go ahead and take a deep breath in, arms come up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your belly button in, round your back, dive the hands forward, lengthening the hamstrings, back of the legs. Walk your hands forward. Say, thank you, arms, for working so hard for me today. Low hover, don't worry. Press your chest through, lifting the body so that you pull the shoulders nice and retracted from the ears. Sway a little bit right to left to get your hips to extend. And then press back into that inverted V, down dog. Abdominals nice and tight. So the tailbone tips up. You're pulling the belly button in and you're leaning your body weight towards your heels. Inhale. Exhale, slide back forward, high hover. Low hover. Don't worry. Press your chest through. Once again, you let the arms pull down and press into the floor, and then let the body sway a little bit right to left. Settle in the center. Set your knees down, flatten your feet. Lift, so if you can, lift your body so you're lifting your head back behind you. That should deepen the hip flexor stretch. Chelsea and Lisa, you should feel that nice pull in the front. Squeeze your glutes to deepen that stretch through the hip flexors. Inhale. Exhale. Try and let go of the tension in your back, in your quads, and then sink back into your child's pose stretch. Tuck the hips under, bow your head. So you're trying to take the hips, let the hips feel heavy and sink down into the floor, and then reach your fingertips as far forward as you can. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands back, turn so you're in a seated position, and then take the legs out nice and wide. True, it is a trigger word. I know, I'm trying to come up with something different so that we don't have PTSD when we come into a high hover. When we open up the legs, some of you, this will be a deep enough stretch just holding here. Some of you will feel good bringing the palms of your hands into your mat. Otherwise, continue to come forward, elbows, forehead. Inhale. Exhale, let go of the weight of the legs. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, nice big deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands back. You're going to bring that left foot in. I bet, Lisa, at least you bought the best paint for chemicals as possible. With that left foot tucked in, twist to your right foot. Try not to hike this left hip up, and then walk your hands forward. So you're trying to take the left ribs, spiral them towards your right thigh. If you can, hook this left hand, you'll feel a stretch where we worked earlier. So you're using that bind, that won't work for everyone, but you're using that bind to stretch the lats, the rhomboids a little bit, and then drop that shoulder down. Inhale. Exhale, let go. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, release, crawl yourselves back up. Put that right foot on top of your left. So when you come into that position, again, you could choose to keep the leg in front. You could choose to bend it, but keep it in front of the left foot, or you stack it on top of the thigh. Move around in your hips a little bit. Feel that stretch deepen in that glute and in that hamstring. And then from here, sit on your left hand. So we're going a little bit opposite today. So you sit on your left hand, and then we're bringing the head so that you're pulling the head towards your right gently and lean away from that bind. Inhale. Exhale, release, let go. Inhale. Exhale, tilt your chin towards your chest a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, release your head. We'll come back into that in just a second. But first, take that left hand out from underneath. Here we go again. We push the left hand down, twist it just like when we were standing. Walk the fingers back a little bit and then come back into that pull, gentle. Pressing the heel of that hand into the floor and then leaning away from it. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Go ahead and release. Bring that hand back away from that ear. Now you're going to take your right arm on top of your left and then bend either back to back or hand to hand. So you have that left arm on bottom, and then from there, windshield wiper the arms. A little bit of rotator cuff. Now again, you're going to have more range of motion than me. Move around in that and just find where you have the tightest contraction and then hold. Each exhale, picture your scapula, your shoulder blades dropping down. One more time, big deep breath in. Unwrap the hands, keep that right arm bent, and then apply gentle pressure as you bring that right hand down the back and then pull towards your left. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can lean a little bit deeper to your left. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, as you lean to your left, crawl your right fingers down your back just a little bit lower. Now release that stretch, so you take that hand back from behind you, and then now you set that left foot out to the side, the right leg stays tucked. Press your right hip down, recenter your body's nice and tall, twist, scoop your belly button in, and then crawl forward. Now again, depending on where you are today, your body could be tight in different spots today than yesterday. You want to pay attention to that. If you can, take your right hand, hook it, and then against that hook, you push this right hip down, and you're trying to feel the stretch through the back of that right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Let go. Your body's going to grip tight as you contort into those different positions. I want you to feel, again, the freedom to each exhale. Let go of the tension you're feeling in your body, in your mind, in your heart. One more big deep breath in. Exhale. Now crawl your hands back. You choose. Take that right foot, stays under, left foot comes in front, either here, here. Puppy's trying to do it with us. She's trying to stretch with us. Once you come into position, then once again, you move around a little bit in your hips. So you press that left hip down, that's going to deepen it. You may need to move around a little bit to get into that comfortable position. Then from there, you're going to sit on your right hand. Gentle pressure, bringing your left ear to the left shoulder. Push the fingertips down into the floor. Breathe. Every exhale, try and lean a little bit farther to your left. Gracie's showing you how to do down dog. Inhale. Exhale. One more big deep breath in. As you exhale, release the hand on the head for a moment. Take your right hand, bring it down into the floor. Push the hand down. Walk your fingers back so your fingertips are turned back and away. Then walk the fingers back. Reapply a little bit of pressure. Oh, thank you, Chelsea. I feel that way too. I'm so grateful for one another. I feel like it's gotten us through this crazy time. There's a lot of people not in a great headspace. So I'm really thinking that this has been such a gift for us. See if you can tilt your chin just a little closer to the chest. Now lean towards your left. Deep breath in. Exhale, press your right hand firmer into the floor. And then come up nice and centered gently. Take that right arm on bottom. So you crisscross. Once again, it can be back to back, palm to palm, and then windshield wiper the arms. Aww. Must be because I'm sitting. She's like, I don't know what to do when you're sitting. I don't usually get any cuddles. As you windshield wiper your arms, pay attention to where you feel a deepening in that stretch, and then hold there and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Each time you exhale, picture your shoulder blades dropping down your back just a little bit. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale. From there, take this left arm, reach it behind, add gentle pressure with the right, and then bend slightly towards the right side. So you're trying to take your left fingers and crawl them down your back. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, let go. Now come back upright, release the left arm. Take your legs out in front, so that's going to feel good for a moment to straighten out your knees. And then reach your hands forward. Your hands can be on your quadriceps, on your shins. You can hook the feet. And we're trying to let go and lengthen into our hamstrings. So each time you exhale, think about letting go of the weight of the quadriceps so those hamstrings can lengthen out. Nice big deep breath in. Exhale, let go. One more time, big deep breath in. As you exhale, let go of your bind. Go ahead. I know we have little mat invaders, huh? This is where it's going to be a problem. Go ahead and come onto your hands and knees. It's like when we were lunging and I had to lunge over Grace. So you're on your hands and knees. Dig the toes into the floor. Lift the tailbone. Tailbone comes up, so you're in that inverted V down dog. Float your right leg, stretching the hamstring. Lean back into that left heel. Then pull your right foot through into pigeon. There you go, Chels. So as you come into pigeon, again, you get to choose where, yeah, she thinks so too. She thinks she's pretty cute. Huh. You can stay upright if you have the space on your mat. You can come down onto your elbows, down onto your forehead. So you're pressing into your right hip. Inhale. Exhale, let go of the tightness in your glute, in your hamstring, the knee, the foot. Nice big deep breath in. And then as you exhale, take your hands right under the shoulders. Now yes, I love that. Now we're going to stay with that right foot forward. So we dig the left foot in just to be able to lift that right knee. Then you come up, set your right foot on the floor, drop the left knee, drop the foot. And then this is when we're going in. Remember on Sunday when we talked about the chair? So if you have something in front of you that you can use for that chair, you can. I could technically use Gracie, but that wouldn't be comfortable for her. So I'm leaning forward into my right foot and I'm trying to let go of this left hip. So the left hip is going to grip tight and try and not let you into it. I want you to, every time you exhale, try and release and let go of the tightness. You can rock right to left. Like we've talked about, you can reach back, grab that left foot, deepen that stretch, lean in. This is how she sleeps. I don't know if you guys can see what she's doing, but this is how she sleeps. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze your left glute. One more big deep breath in. You should feel tightness in the left quadricep and hip flexors. Then exhale, release the left foot if you have the bind. Hands are straddling your right foot. Lift the left knee. Send it back so that you're in that inverted V, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, float your left leg. Lean the body weight back into that right heel. And then pull that left leg through into pigeon. Just like, where are my pets? You get to choose with that left leg into pigeon. It's appropriate, Chels, because your yes is still there. So with that, I can have my foot coming forward so that my shin is more parallel to the mat. We talked about yesterday that the tension in the knee, the movement here, if you just start inch by inch by inch, bringing your foot away from the pelvis, you'll get that knee to be less tight. And then when you feel comfortable, you can come all the way forward. Letting that forehead rest on the mat. See if you can take your right toes and reach them back towards that back wall just a little deeper. So if I crawl my right foot back, that's going to deepen the stretch. Press into that left hip. Nice big deep breath in. Exhale, try to let go of the tension in the glute, the hamstring, the knee, the ankle. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Inhale. Now as you exhale, push back into your hands. So once again, we're just coming up into that lunge position. Dig your right toes into the floor. Lift the right knee and then pull that left foot through. So you have your left foot forward, that right knee comes down, and then lunge your body weight forward, flatten that right foot. So we're trying to increase the span of our right knee and our left knee. So you're sending your left knee as far forward and your right knee as far back as you can get it. Then in that, again, if you have a chair and you can come up onto a chair and that feels better, go for it. You can have your hands on your thigh. Squeeze your right glute. Breathe into that. It's super tight into those hips. So you want to think exhale and let go that tension. You want to release it. If you want, you can reach back, grab that right foot. Inhale. Exhale, squeezing that right glute so you get a nice strong stretch through the quadricep and the hip flexor on that right side. Each time, try and lean your body weight a little farther forward. Inhale. As you exhale, release your right foot. Bring both hands down into the floor. Lift the right knee. Send it back into that down dog, inverted V. Inhale. Exhale, set your knees down. Sink back into child's pose one more time. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to roll over so you're on your back. Once you come into that position on your back, bring that left foot on the right knee. Once your left foot is on the right knee, you pull the right knee in towards you and press the left knee out. Now rock a little bit forward and back. So you pull the right knee in and then reach away. Pull the right knee in and reach away. Someone is not good at social distancing. Gracie. And then hold the tailbone down, push the left knee out, pull the right knee in, and you're trying to create, Grace, no. You're trying to create a range of motion. Hey, Grace, no. She's guarding us. Range of motion where you're pushing the right hip out. Nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and send. There's a stranger out in the front yard, so she's a little nervous. As you exhale, take this right or this left foot to the right side. Your left arm comes up and your left arm comes out. Now you're coming into a spinal twist. So the thigh is coming over to the right side. You're looking over the left shoulder. Take your right hand, hook that left thigh. Exhale. Release this left hip. So if we can let go of the hip, it's going to allow that spinal twist to deepen. Lumbar spine and low back gets to let go. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, tuck the left knee into your chest. Meet it with the right. Rock side to side. And then take that right foot on the left knee. So now we're on the other side. That right foot is supported on the knee. And then rock it forward and back. So we're teasing that into a stretch. So as you come front to back, you're allowing the tailbone. Someone must be yard. Now pull, press your right knee out, pull your left knee in. Sorry, friends, I'm back. There are yard people in the yard, so she's trying to guard. So this way you'll be able to relax as we finish. Now take your right foot, bring it over to the left. She wouldn't have stopped. That's really going to surprise the yard people because I just let her outside. Now take that right arm, reach it to the ceiling. Then take that right arm out to the side. Take the left arm, hook the thigh. You're not going to know what hit them. And then look over the right fingertips. Now each exhale, that's when we're letting go of this right glute. So the glute is going to grip and the hamstring is going to grip, and we're trying to let that go so that the spinal twist, we can relax into that. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Big, deep breath in. Exhale, let go of that hip, let go of that glute. Then as you come back into that breath, you're going to pull this left knee and right knee to the chest. Now we have one more stretch. Let me see if you can see better here. So in this position, you're going to take your feet, toes are in towards each other, and the knees are out. This is the one we talked about, Lisa, where it was a Gracie play date for sure. So hopefully you're able to relax a little bit and let go. We're coming into our home stretch, and this is where these are going to pull up, these thighs, these are going to pull up, and I want you to try and breathe and release it. So just like when we talked about, Lisa, with the chair helping, if you have something, a pillow or something that you can support, 2 yoga blocks works great, but you can take something and place it, roll up a towel, place it underneath your thighs, and then you're not gripping so tight because you're afraid from the discomfort, from the pain. So when you come into that, if you want to prop your knees up onto something, go for it. If you want to take your feet out a little bit, go for it. And then when we come into that inversion, if you want, you can always choose to stay right here instead. Otherwise, we heel toe the feet out and the knees come in. Then that's where I'm super uncomfortable. So with that IT band pulling, that's going to be a lot for the outer portion of the thigh into the insertion of the knee. She was saying, Hazel, I miss you. Hazel, when do we get to run around? I feel like as soon as the yards dry up, it's a little bit easier for the dogs to run. Now again, whether I'm choosing to be here or, oh, good, me too, Lisa. I mean, in it, I have to remind myself it's really good when it's all done. Now each exhale, try and picture your knees drawing closer to the floor. So the same thing is true. I could prop my legs up onto something. I would just maybe need 2 of them so I could get both knees, or a roller would work, or a pillow. But you can prop your knees up so you have that support. The bolster in classes, the bolster helps. Take one more big deep breath in. And then as you exhale, heel toe your feet back to neutral. Pull the knees in towards the chest. Straighten your legs. Now stretching just as if you want to put the ball under your tailbone, you can. But stretching the lumbar spine in that same way. Kick your feet. Pull your belly button in. Flex your feet. That's all going to increase the length of the glutes into the hamstring that inserts into your lumbar spine. Inhale. Exhale, hold. You can pull on the hamstrings. You can pull on the gastrocnemius, the calf. You can pull on the toes. Inhale. Exhale, let the weight of the tailbone draw down closer to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, lift your head so you're pulling your forehead towards your shins. Inhale. Exhale, set your head down, bend your knees, set your feet to the ground, roll over. Now finishing where we lengthen the hip flexors, come into that high hover. Don't worry. Low hover. Press your chest through, squeeze your bottom. Press your thighs into the floor, flatten the feet. Squeeze your glutes, lift your head as far back as you can. Look over your right shoulder as far as you can. The deeper that rotation, the deeper that stretch. Oh, I love that. I love that Harper and Ayla are joining in today. So good. And switch. Awesome job, girls. They'll soon know, huh? When you're little, you don't have any tension. When we look over that left side, we drive the right hip down towards the floor. The bigger you can rotate, the bigger the stretch to those hip flexors. And then come back center. Tuck the tailbone under, one more child's pose. Feel the weight of the hips draw back. Crawl your hands as far forward as you can get them. Inhale. Exhale, keep your hands in place and pull your bottom away from your hands. One more inhale. Exhale, let go. Try and feel your shoulder blades drift wide across the back. Elbows sink a little further into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, slide up onto your hands and knees. Dig your toes into the floor. Lift the tailbone, press back towards your heels. Walk your hands back. Dangle your arms. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Whatever stress you can let go of, leave that here. If that's physical, mental, emotional, release what you can. And then slowly roll all the way up. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button in. Roll your shoulders back and down. Turn and face forward. Deep breath in, arms up. And exhale one more time. Deep breath in, arms up. And exhale, give yourselves a big hand. Good work tonight, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We got a little carried away with our time. I'm gonna blame Grace on that. So we're just gonna say that, yay, Heidi. We're gonna say that that's why I doubled our stretch time tonight. And then next week, I'll try and nail our 20-minute stretch. I haven't hit it yet, but I'm still trying. So in that same fashion, when we think of the moment, like all the moments that we worked on clearing our body, the tension in our body, think in that same way, if we can kind of try and keep all the things that are weighing us down mentally and emotionally, if we can try and keep those at bay for a while and just ride this wave like usual, like we talk about, enjoy just a moment of some space, some gratitude for your body and all that it does for you. and for this amazing community. I'm so grateful for you guys. And as you heard, Gracie also thinks you're amazing and tried to give you lots of pep talks today. So, and then I'll be very curious to see outside what's happening. We have someone giving us a quote on some stuff outside. And so I'm sure she really surprised. And I just said, I'm filming, and sent her out. So yeah, I don't like this color, but yes, you're right. Fresh nails. I'm trying to be open-minded, and then I'm like, I'm not 12. So this color, unless it's St. Patrick's Day, I don't think it's gonna happen again, but oh well. I've been trying to, when we watch a movie on the weekend, I've been trying to paint my nails, and I'm really finding what colors that I'm not very tolerant with. That's exciting news, huh? There's not in the color, in the stuff that stays on my nails, there's like 5 colors, and 2 of them I like. 1 of them they don't make anymore. So that leaves 1, and it's the white one. So it's that or metallic green. Yes, I'm ready for St. Patrick's Day because we missed it. So I feel like we're going to have to just celebrate it again when we're all back together. My nails are ready. So anyway, that's interesting fun facts, day in the life. But as we move into our stretching, I'm hoping that some of those new ones with our shoulders, that you guys are feeling a little bit better. Oh, yay. Oh, that's great. I feel like the back stuff, it's so good. We want to consistently do some of that ball stretching. I've tried to work it in, if it's not on a Tuesday, on a Sunday, and vice versa. And then my goal was to someday make just a 20-minute stretch so you guys could do it more often. Maybe what I'll have to do is just record one by myself and just be strict with myself, and then put that on there so you have a 5-10 minute quick stretch where we can do that back stretch. It's just, I feel like accountability wise, if we show up together, it makes us all do it. And then I don't know how often we come back and do them on our own. I'm sure we're really good at that, but because I'm not very good at it, I picture that it's better to do it together at a set time. But I'm grateful, super grateful that we are getting more flexible, because that's never been my gift in the gym. So, oh, yay. Yes. That's 8-pound weights, man. That can be plenty, as we know. We can make 3-pound weights heavy. We can make water bottles and cans of soup heavy. So I think 8 pounds is so great. I'm so glad you guys are working it out. And I'm really proud of you for just showing up and continuing to just, I mean, who knew that this would be so many weeks together in this fashion? So gold star to all of you. Know that I love and appreciate you. I can't wait. So tomorrow's 4:00 as well. So I will see you tomorrow afternoon, and I'm looking forward to sweating again tomorrow. Have a great rest of the night.